Hello everyone, it's Spurs Radio 96 here, and welcome to the 11th episode of the FIFA 19 Valencia Career Mode. We begin today's episode with La Liga Santander action here at the Estadio Mestalla, where Valencia will be playing Las Palmas. If you haven't checked out the last episode, I advise you do so. We had a very good episode for the reserve team in particular. We beat bottom club Malaga in the league and away at Deportivo Alaves. We also then beat the Sporting Gijón in the first leg of the round of 16. As you can see by that stat, Valencia still have the best defence in the league, conceding just 11 goals. And this is the first time the first 11, the usual suspects, return after an absence of more than 3 games in La Liga and 4 games in all competitions. A player to watch for Las Palmas is Ruben Castro, 37 years old, but seems to be going strong for Las Palmas. Las Palmas, of course, having a fantastic season in the top 6, competing for Europa League positions. And of course, Valencia are top of La Liga with, I think, 4 to 5 points ahead of the likes of Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, and almost nearly 10 points clear of Real Madrid, who are struggling in 4th place. And the fans expect a fantastic home match. For Valencia, there is the first 11. And of course our strike force of Paco Alcacer and Rodrigo have been firing the goals all the time at the moment. I mean, Alcacer, the last time they played, Alcacer scored 1 and Rodrigo scored 2 in the 4-1 victory against Sevilla here. And for Las Palmas, a decent squad. They'll be doing a 4-2-3-1 formation, a very familiar formation you expect to see in most football clubs around Europe and around the world. Of course, we've got to keep an eye on Ruben Castro. There he is, the number 7, the sole attacker for Las Palmas. On to the 26th minute, and Las Palmas, a very even first half, and Las Palmas have the ball here. Here's Tanner, twists and turns, gets the ball. We clear our lines there with Casalo. It is Penibla on the ball, given space here. Gears! It's a great save from Nita. Las Palmas' first real chance in the match, and Gatus, good strike out the box. Nito had it covered. And Nito, who sometimes I do criticise quite a bit for some poor performances, but he makes some good saves, but sadly can't quite get a clean sheet now and again. Corner for Las Palmas coming up to the 30th minute. Gates gets it. Sola, and gets the ball. And Nito. And Nito's made a mistake. And Ruben Castro has scored for Las Palmas. And Valencia are 1-0 down in the 31st minute against Las Palmas. A shock for the league leaders. And would you believe it, Nito, who was saying now and again he has flashes of brilliance, making some great saves but can't keep a clean sheet. And there he is, he'll be disappointed of that. A huge mistake, he just throwed it out. Very weak throw there. There was going to be a stronger longer throw, but not to be. And Ruben Castro saw the opportunity and struck immediately when the ball was given to him, or ended up to his feet. Brilliant finish from Ruben Castro, his 5th goal in La Liga, and would you believe it, it's Valencia 0, Las Palmas 1. Valencia need to get going straight away from the off. We need to get on the gas, wake up, and start doing what Valencia does best. Here's Rodrigo, and he's left it to Paco Alcacer. Typical Valencia. It's been happening for a few matches now. Once they concede, Valencia wake up and score straight away. And the fans are now believing in the league leaders. Paco Alcacer has scored yet again for Valencia. And with the help from his fellow compatriot of Rodrigo with a brilliant through ball, Paco Alcacer managed to get to the ball in a race with the goalkeeper and put it past it and put past the keeper, rolled into a net on his left foot. And relief around Valencia. Paco Alcacer's 8th goal in La Liga, and straight away it's now level again. Valencia 1, Las Palmas 1. 38th minute, Valencia are now beginning to take control of this match. Condogbe's got the ball from a throw-in. Peredo, and now here's Gomez. Good save from Raul. Valencia aren't finished yet. Sola, and they head it away. And what an opportunity that was for Andre Gomez. There goes the half-time whistle. Even Stevens in the first half. Las Palmas and Valencia both off to some sluggish first 20 minutes, but then once Las Palmas took the lead from a horrible error from our keeper, that Ruben Castro took the initiative, took that opportunity. We woke up and scored the equaliser with Paco Alcacer. It's 1-1 at that stage. Just starting the second half. Valencia off to a flying start. Kodogbe's got the ball, and here's Rodrigo. Raul saves again. Somehow Rodrigo is allowed to get into the box and take a strike after he had two defenders closing down on him. Good strike. Another good save from Raul. On to the 49th minute. Valencia aren't giving up. This is from a corner kick. Gomez again. That's another good save from Raul. And the Valencia fans are starting to believe that this could be their game once more. Andre Gomez, 2 strikes out the box, 2 saves from Las Palmas' goalkeeper Raul. On to the 81st minute. Valencia have been battering the door at Las Palmas but can't quite find a way through. Rodrigo leaves a through ball to Gonzalo Guedes. Crosses it. Alcacer! And would you believe it? What a save from Raul. He saved it onto the crossbar. And the Valencia supporters are really starting to believe now that they can get a late winner here. But sadly, it wasn't proven to be. We had, 3 straight corners after that save of Raul onto the tapped the ball onto the crossbar. But sadly, we couldn't find a way through. And it means that Las Palmas will be leaving the Estadio Mestalla with a point and a 1-1 draw. Valencia have dropped points for the first time in 5 matches, actually. Our 5-match winning run has come to an end. We've beat the likes of Real Madrid, Sevilla, SD Eibar, Malaga and Deportivo Alaves. But today, we couldn't quite get the 3 points. A fighting Las Palmas leaves the Mestalla, and it's finished. Valencia 1, Las Palmas 1. On to the second game of the episode in a foggy, miserable evening at the Estadio Mestalla, but the crowd have turned up in their thousands to see Valencia try and see off second division Sporting Gijón in the second leg of the round of 16 of the Copa de España, the Spanish Cup. And a player to watch will be Kevin Romero. He returns to the side. He has scored a goal here at the Mestalla in the Spanish Cup. That was in the first leg against SD Eibar, and I'm sure he's looking forward to maybe getting some goals here today against Sporting Gijón. Of course, the transfer window is open. I haven't had any bids for Kevin Romero. I expected maybe some bids to come through, but I've yet to get a bid for him. For Valencia, the usual players, the reserve team will be playing, the likes of Onana, Piscini, Decape comes in for the Spanish Cup once again. And of course, Michy Batshuayi scored his first goal for Valencia in the Spanish Cup in the second leg at SD Eibar, and of course he scored at Sporting Gijón as well in the first leg of the round of 16. Sporting Gijón, they've got nothing to lose. They probably knew it was going to be a hard task, but they'll come here, a big stadium. They're probably the biggest stadium they will play in this season for their campaign, and no doubt they're going to try and take the fight and give some cheer to their travelling supporters. And they're playing very defensive 4-5-1, but it's going to be a tough match. Every match in this career mode is going to be hard. 9th minute, and Sporting Gijón on the attack here. Morella, Alvaro, Lou. Oh, good save from Onana. Made some quite good saves in the previous leg, and Onana makes a save there from the captain of Sporting Gijón. Good save. Dives down to the right, palms it to the side. 35th minute. Valencia have dispossessed Sporting Gijón. Waz. Kevin Romero is in the box. Crosses in towards Batshuayi. He's at it again. Michy Batshuayi scores in the Mestalla again. And scores once again in the Spanish Cup as well. Valencia lead in the second leg. Valencia 1, Sporting Gijón 0. It's now 3-0 in aggregate. And Sporting Gijón's challenge is this got even harder. Great cross from Kevin Romero and a great header from Michy Batshuayi. He's beginning to enjoy life for Valencia. A really struggling start to the season. He did a lot of assists for Mina. Sante Mina. But he's starting to get on the goal scoring act on a more consistent basis. His second goal in the Copa de España is now 1-0 to Valencia. Sporting Gijón have the ball, they're not giving up. And Lou's got the ball and he's going to take a strike. That's another good save from Onana. And he is really determined to keep his clean sheet He's only conceded 1 goal in this Spanish Cup. He's had 3 clean sheets out of 4 games. Brilliant. Sorry, not 3 clean sheets. 3 clean sheets in all 3 games. Very good for Honor. But there goes the half-time whistle. Valencia in control so far in the first half on a result difference. But we haven't played that particularly well. Sporting Gijón have definitely been more determined to get something from the Mestalla. But half-time in the round of 16 second leg, it's Valencia 1, Sporting Gijón 0. And it's 3-0 on aggregate. Around the grounds, Levante are drawing Villarreal 1-1 in their second leg. Let's go on to the second half highlights, 51st minute, and we've given the ball away. And Sporting Gijón have a chance there, and Honor makes another good save. He's really not happy with the defending of his team. Really poor pass, that is, from the defence. And that was a really good chance. Almost a goal, but he tips it over the crossbar. 58th minute, Sporting Gijón just keep going forward, and Valencia struggling to contain them. Here's Morella. Morella's still got the ball, but De Capi's got the ball. And Valencia recover. And given away. And Lou's got the ball. And now here's Alvaro. And Lou, De Capi's given it away. And oh no, Alvaro has scored. And Sporting Gijón are level at the Mestalla. Shock on the cards in the Spanish Cup. It's all changed now. Sporting Gijón not only are on the score sheet in this tie in this game, but maybe they've put themselves in contention to maybe go on and score again in the Spanish Cup. Horrible defensive mix-up. We've been quite poor at the back, and that just shows you how poor we've been at the back. Awful defending. Passing was absolutely dreadful. All over the place. And Sporting Gijón have scored. It's 1-1. Not good there. 84th minute. Valencia hanging on, but they need to win at least for the satisfaction of the fans and for their tie. And a great cross. And Michy Batshuayi has scored again. He's the saviour for Valencia. Brilliant cross from, I think it was Ferran Torres. And Michy Batshuayi, good thing he's got his heading boots on today, because he's done 2 excellent headers into the box. And Valencia, with a few minutes to go, are going to squeak in front in the second leg of the round of 16. Michy Batshuayi, 3rd goal, and Valencia undeservedly are 2-1 ahead against Sporting Gijón the last few minutes of the match. Sporting Gijón have a throw-in, and Lou's given the ball away, and Valencia have dispossessed Sporting Gijón. Batshuayi leaves the ball to Daniel Was, who's on the charge, takes a strike. Corner kick for Valencia in the added time of the second half. Cheryshev crosses it. Log clears his lines. Valencia have the ball, back to Ferran Torres. Rakic. Now Was. 3-1 Valencia. 5-1 on aggregate. Valencia are going to take a very unconvincing win in the Mestalla. But either way, a win is a win in the Spanish Cup. And Valencia will be advancing through to the quarterfinals. And the fans are happy that Valencia at last are going to get a comfortable result. Certainly not a comfortable performance, that's for sure. Great strike from Daniel Was. Keeper, no chance of that one. And more like relief rather than joy at the Mestalla. Not the best performance by any means. Probably one of the worst, actually, because Sporting Gijón have done really well. But Daniel Was, he scores, and it's Valencia 3, Sporting Gijón 1. And the final whistle goes any minute. And the fans are happy now. Valencia advance to the quarter-finals of the Copa de España. And the fans are very happy about that. They probably won't be happy with the performance. It's not been a very good performance. Sporting Gijón, very cruel defeat by their standards. The result certainly doesn't reflect their performance. They came here and they played their heart and soul out for their away supporters, and they scored a goal as well. Valencia were awful at the back for most times, but Valencia with 2 goals from Michy Batshuayi and Daniel Was means Valencia leave the Mestalla with a 3-1 victory over Sporting Gijón and win the fixture overall tie by 5-1. You saw there around the grounds, Levante drew Villarreal 2-2. And some breaking news, we have signed another keeper for £1.6 million. His name is Adrian Semper. He has the potential to be a great keeper, and I thought I'd sign him from Chievo Verona of the Italian league. I think it was Serie A, or the second division. And hopefully it'll be good for us in the future. Onto the La Liga Santander table. Valencia comfortably in front with 46 points. Barcelona, they have 14 wins, 4 draws, 2 defeats, 36 goals scored, 12 goals conceded. The best offence and defensive record in the league. Barcelona are second with 40 points. They have 11 wins, 7 draws and 2 defeats. Atletico Madrid are third with 39 points, 11 wins, 6 draws, 3 defeats, 35 goals scored, 19 conceded. Real Madrid still stuck in fourth, 11 points behind Valencia. Wow. 11 wins, 2 draws, 6 defeats now. That's the most of the top 6, in fact. Wow. They have 28 goals scored, 15 conceded, 35 points. Las Palmas, 5th with 33 points. Real Betis complete the top 6 with 33 points as well. Espanyol are 7th with 32 points. Getafe comfortably in the top 10. They're 8th with 31 points. So that's very good there for Getafe. In 9th place we have Girona on 28 points. The top 10 is Sevilla, who have 26 points and have a game in hand over Girona. Athletic Bilbao 11th with also 26 points and a game in hand. Real Sociedad are 12th with 24 points. Deportivo Alaves up to 13th with 23 points. Leganes is 14th with the same points as Alaves. Deportivo La Coruña are 15th with 22 points, 1 point ahead of 16th place SD Eibar, who have 21 points. So it's looking really congested in the bottom half of the table, almost like another league compared to the top 6 or top 4 of La Liga. 17th is our rivals Villarreal, who have 18 points, 28 goals conceded. Celta Vigo are 18th with 17 points, 33 goals conceded. Levante is 19th with 11 points. Malaga is still stuck at the bottom with 6 points, 1 win, 3 draws, 16 defeats, 13 goals scored, and 38 conceded. Not good at all. The reason why we have only done 2 games, because the game that was meant to be after the La Liga, second leg of the round 32, round of 16 against Thingamabob, was because the recording failed. So I apologise for that of Celta Vigo, but we won 2-0 away at their place with the reserve team. On to the round of 16 results of the Copa de España. Atletico Madrid won 6-1 in aggregate against Real Oviedo. Comfortable there for Atletico Madrid. Real Sociedad lost 2-0 in aggregate to Getafe, so they're out. Real Madrid comfortably through after beating La Liga side Real Betis 4-1 on aggregate. Athletic Bilbao, incredible, lost to the penalties 4-3 to Extremadura, so another big team is out of the Spanish Cup. In the other ones, Levante, they managed to draw 2-2 with Villarreal in that match, but aggregate Villarreal advanced to the quarterfinals on away goals, 3-3 on aggregate. Valencia obviously through against Sporting Gijón. Barcelona squeak into the quarterfinals with a 2-1 victory against Girona. And let's look at the quarterfinals and look at that. Wow, what some quarterfinal times we've got here. Leganes will be playing Extremadura, and already their first leg is a 2-0 advantage to Leganes. Real Madrid play our rivals Villarreal, and they're 3-0 up against Villarreal or Real Madrid. Valencia have a difficult task of playing Atletico Madrid. Very, very tough. And of course, Atletico Madrid Stadium will be hosting the final of the Spanish Cup, so it's extra importance for Atletico Madrid. And Getafe will be hosting Barcelona. So yeah, very, very tough challenge in the next round of the Spanish Cup for Valencia. On to the preview of the next episode, and this time I guarantee you those episodes, 3 games are recorded. We will be playing mostly the Spanish Cup in the next episode. We'll be facing Atletico Madrid first away at the Wanda Metropolitano, so that's going to be a very, very tough game indeed. The next game we will return to La Liga Santander action for round 2 of the Derby de la Comunitat, the Community Derby of Valencia, or whatever you want to call it. We will be facing our nearest rivals, Villarreal, or our most fierce rivals, Villarreal, at the Estadio Mestalla. And then to complete the episode, we will be hosting Atletico Madrid in the second leg of the Copa de España quarter-final at the Estadio Mestalla. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series as much as I am. Apologies that the Celta Vigo match was not recorded. My recording failed. But as I assure you, we won 2-0 away with the reserve team, so all is good. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.